Good morning, SMF, MMT market makers that you are, 4/2 of 2011. This just happens to be a 4/16 April call expiration. And MMTs have been learning in their market maker options entries and exits, inflated calls over here, deflated over here. And what is the difference between an inflated call and an inflated put, or a deflated call and deflated put, as far as valuation goes, and then how to apply it to the earnings cycle coming up? The MMTs that are watching the individual videos in their own format, you have a master premiere video that we've already done, an hour-long one, so that when you do look at these, you know exactly what we're talking about in your MMT market maker options, entries and exits, buying between that public, and what the value of those are, and everything that we've discussed, and how successful our entries are, and why we're doing what we're doing. So basically, owning it over here where we did, this is a low, and you can see that these lows over here were around $4.60, because they were, and whatnot. It's a $600 April call. We have a lot of upside here, depending on how Google wants to run into the earnings cycle starting Monday morning, right up until the reporting session or the day before. Is if Google stock price continues to break higher in our delta yearly formula, well, then we're going to come up here at higher prices. And we have some options that we can do because of our really superb wholesale entries over here at 460. We're already making lots of money. The buy was over here. Now it's all retail buying. So if anyone innocently is watching the video outside of the MMTs, hey, no one is telling you to buy those in there, because that's not where you would be buying them. That you already missed that, so forget about it. Now, that's if you're an innocent bystander watching this video. It's a $600 call. It's wholesale. It's everything that we talk about. We look how Google breaks higher over the next couple of weeks. We see where these calls go up. If they come all the way back up in here, and it could, but Google would have to break higher. And I can show you what Google would have to do. This is a Google weekly chart right here, okay, versus that call chart. And what has to happen here is we put the bottom in, and we got two good up weeks. We've got what we call MMTs. We have what we call delta expansion from, see, Google came down here. It was at 551 right here. You can see, of course, it changes every day, but you can see that we've come up off of those negative deltas down, for crying out loud. We were down on over a little over 6 deltas down. And since we've been breaking out in the weekly, we've been coming up nicely. So the thing I want you to know is this weekly half bar right here is going to be a factor. And here it is right here. This is going to be 588.51. When we clear that, which we have already, I believe, that's the half weekly bar, 588.51. That's this one. I'm sorry, that's not true. Yes, it is true. That's half of that bar, that down bar, and that full price action, and we're above it. So the next area of interest is going to be this last green bar right here. That's at $617. This one right here, this half bar on, if we clear that, 607.21 in the SMF platform at 607.21 to the upside, which would take the value of the $600 call, MMTs, higher.